Okay, so we really want you to understand this.
So I called my cousin Danielle to help us explain.
Hi.
Okay, Jen, you said that most people in the war were drafted?
But that's not true, and many people also believe that being drafted was like getting a death sentence.
Only 25% of the people who fought in the war were drafted, and only 38% of the people who died in the war were drafted.
Okay, so to make this a little easier for you, Jen, we have a visual diagram right here.
What this means is that if all these people were in the war, only this many were drafted. And if all these people ended up dying, only that many were drafted.
Okay, Rachel, tell me something you knew about the Vietnam War before we started learning about it.
Well, I knew that the Vietnam War was not successful and that we lost way too many men. And it was just very...
Was your grandpa in it?
What?
Was your grandpa in the war?
Yeah, he was, actually.
I'm the psychic, I just knew.
I
Okay.
know, wow.
Thanks, Rachel.
So, most people believe that drugs were heavily used in the Vietnam War. But the amount of drug users in the war were actually incredibly low. Ironically, most American drug users were anti-war protesters. But don't take my word for it. Let's see a soldier. Okay, so you were a soldier?
Yeah, I am.
Vietnam War?
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Doing drugs?
No, not at all.
No drugs? No? Nobody? No?
No, actually, well, there were some people, but we took care of them.
How'd you do that?
Well, I'd rather not say. I mean, it's top secret military business.
I see. This! A hippie, or anti-war protester.
Hi,
I'd like to talk to you about the drugs you're on right now.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'm on a bunch actually.
Really?
Yeah, well, I'm on heroin right now. I'm a big LSD fan. Oh, that's...
So this is like a habit for you?
Oh, no, I'm regularly on something. I've been on something for about 3 years now. Yeah, I smoked some, herbs this morning. I don't really know what they were. Yeah.
And how high? You're pretty high right now, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like a 13.
My point, exactly.
1, 2, go. Hi, Ben. What do you think of the Vietnam War?
I am in full support of the Vietnam War.
Really? Why?
I reckon there's too many Vietnamese, and they need to be killed off immediately.
Thanks,
And
Ben.
napalm's the best way to do that, LBJ.
Thanks, Ben. Hey, Amy. Hi. What is something you knew about Vietnam before we started learning about it?
Like, I knew it was a war. And I was just like,
Really?
It was over on the other side of Asia.
Okay, thanks, Amy.
That's about it.
Hey, Jameson, what do you know about Vietnam?
Didn't Jerry Mathers die?
Well, actually that's not true. Right here we have Jerry Mathers from the hit show Leave It to Beaver. Let's ask him. So, did you die in Nam? No. There you have it.
Hey, Mickey. Can you tell me something you knew about the Vietnam War before we started learning about it?
It was in Vietnam, and it was about North and South Vietnam.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, hello. It's a common belief, because the Vietnam War was the first truly televised war, that the public was way more informed. But that's a myth. To prove my point, here is actual footage of 2 citizens who were fooled by the media. Let's watch.
Gee, I really feel well informed by this Vietnamese media portrayal.
I know what you mean.
I just feel like they really capture the Vietnam War really well. And, you know, I feel like I love how the Vietnamese casualties, according to the media, you know, are higher than the American casualties in Vietnam.
I know, it's great.
I feel like I really understand the truth about the war because of it.
You know, I'm from the military, and I just wanted to let you guys know that none of this stuff is true.
What? That the TV said that...
No, but the TV is wrong.
But
Like,
it
how
can't
could you
be.
believe that?
No,
but it is.
no, but it
it
says
is
that-
wrong.
No, I'm just saying that
This
it's
is nothing like the war.
I'm just saying that...
But it's wrong.
TV.
No, you're wrong.
But
is this you're watching anyways?
The Vietnam media portrayal. Vietnam. Hey Katie, can you tell me something you think about the Vietnam War?
What war?
Okay, Jen. The last myth we want to bring up is how people in America believe that the military and the media didn't have any problems. But they did. So let's talk to them and find out why. So, military and media, why do you have problems?
Okay, well, military is always hiding things from me. Like, seriously, every time I come around, they're trying to cover stuff up, get me out of the area. I don't get, why are you always trying to get rid of me?
Why are you always getting in our business?
I'm the media. What am I supposed to do?
Well, media, we're the military. You're gonna put our men in danger. You're risking our lives.
Wait, you know what, military? You know what? I know you're trying to hide something. You guys are up to some crazy scheme, like trying to attack some random country. I can tell, okay? Because every time I come around, you're like, oh no, media is here. Let's pretend like, oh, get them out of here. We don't want them here. You don't need to be a jerk like that, okay? It's a Vietnam War. People need to know.
Our privacy.
People need to know. I am media. Media. People need to know. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. Don't touch me.
Guys, can't we just work this out? Come on.
So disrespectful.
Oh my god, okay. Well, I mean, like, look. I mean, if you would just, like, you know, not be so secretive and maybe, like, you know, let me hang around sometimes. You know, you don't always have to push me away.
Well, maybe if you would just respect our privacy a little bit more, we wouldn't get so angry with you.
I mean, if you just told me that in the first place.
I guess it could have been that. I'm sorry for getting so mad, media.
I'm sorry for going around the war zones all the time, taking pictures and telling everyone that you're against the people. Let's be friends.